Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Absolute Bucket with 1,348 rating versus Escapery with 1,596 ratings, so this is going to be another high rated DB video. And also, before we hop in, if you know any artist that does custom mats, please comment down below, like their page or something, somewhere I can message them. I'm trying to get some custom mats done for the channel. And also, if you want to support the channel, you can go ahead and use my affiliate links or discount codes down below in the description. There's like a whole list of them in like a box. And with that being said, let's hop right into the video. So we are going to go ahead and we are going to see Escapery win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and they're going to go first, 40 versus 40. Gotta love to see it. Opening hands, we have Instant Fusion, Ash, Talents, Ash, and Gamma. So this is a weird hand. At least they do have like some going second cards. Instant Fusion kinda is too. It can bring out like Millennium Eyes. And then they have Demise the Land, Droplet, Manifestation, Spoofing, and Prosperity. So they are on Mystic Mine Altergeist. So they're going to go ahead and activate Prosperity. And then this is going to banish 6. They're going to let that go through. And then looking at those, we can just yeah, just like some generic cards. These cards are like played in the Altergeist deck. They let them like Link Climb. Then look at the top 6. And so in this scenario, they could just grab Judgment if they want to like keep Mystic Mine live, since they already have a way to like spoofing into their engine. Or they could go grab like a Marionetter to set Protocol. Okay, so they're going to grab Judgment. Also, if Absolute Bucket knew their opponent was on Geist, they'd obviously Ash the Prosperity. If this was like an Extravagance or a Duality, I would say it's pretty safe to say that this would get hit with Ash, since that kind of reveals that it's more of a trap deck. But Prosperity's played in like a lot of meta decks too. So they're going to set, pass, draws Ritual Spell. Not the greatest. Also, they are main decking Droplet in Geist. Maybe it's because they Droplet their opponent and then activate Mine. Or like, you know, if their opponent combos, they just like set Demise of the Land, Metaverse, stuff like that. And then on the opponent's turn, they just like flip Demise of the Land, Droplet them or something like that. And then they're just going to go ahead and try to pass here. They're going to Spoofing, and then that will put back Manifestation, Chain Ash Blossom. That is really good here. Did this shuffle? Return it to the top of the deck. They didn't. Did they say anything here? Ah, they did. Okay, so now they draw Shifter, which is horrible. Pass, draw Called By. Set Called By, pass, draw Mine. And then pass, draw Zeta. It's like a Mystic Mine deck, but with an engine. An engine that works very well with Mine, mainly because of spoofing. And then they're going to activate Instant Fusion, pay 1,000, and then special summon out the Millennium Eyes, and then activate Gamma. They don't want to activate Demise of the Land on this, because if you activate Demise of the Land on this, then the opponent just goes end phase, and then this gets destroyed because of Instant Fusion. A lot of people don't even realize that cards do that. Same thing with like Drytron Nova, Quick Launch. You don't want to activate Demise of the Land on those. Or like Metaverse. Get rid of Zeta for Gamma, and then Gamma's going to bring out the Zeta on that summon, activate Demise of the Land, bring out Mystic Mine, and yeah, that's really good. Summon end phase, that gets destroyed, and then pass, draw Manifestation, pass, draw Diviner. Yeah, they're gonna normal summon, and it's like the combo, like it's the 4-card combo where you have Mystic Mine, Judgment to protect it, Spoofing, and then Meluseek, and you can just like go ahead and combo your opponent. It's gonna out the Called By. I know it's crazy, like a 4-card combo, but it actually comes up so much because once you see Mystic Mine, you just start drawing into these cards. Go grab Marionetter, pass, draws Nova, and then they just submit defeat. So going on to the next game now, we are going to see Drytron decide to go first. Opening hands, we have Prosperity, Zeta, Instant Fusion, Prosperity, and Ben 10. So they did open up Zeta, Ben 10, plus like a way to stop a hand trap. Then, you know, Prosperity to dig. that can get to like an engine card, and they have Spoofing, Protocol, Mystic Mind, Terraforming, and Cycle Reader. So if they didn't have Instant Fusion, this would be extremely good for the opponent, because you could Cycle Reader them, and then you could probably set up a Mystic Mind pretty easy. And also, they're really going for Mystic Mind. Usually it's kind of just like the alphalan, Metaverse, but they're actually like playing like Terraforming in this too. Really trying to get to the mine. You could also be playing other stuff in the side deck, which I really like about like the Demise Land cards. You could go ahead and grab like a Necker Valley, a Secret Village. Also, they're playing Pepega Ruler in their extra deck. We saw a lot of people cut this before, but if you do get it off, it can definitely be insane. They're going to grab Alpha, and then put those back. And yeah, now they just full combo the opponent, even though they do have like 2 Mystic Minds and a Cycle Reader. Cycle Reader's not going to be usable this turn. And then you just have 2 negates for ultimateness. Like, I mean, these are going to get like negated by ultimateness. They're definitely going to have like more than 2 negates. I misspoke there. Overlay for Fafnir. And then Fafnir effect to dump Gamma. And then activate, detach, bring out Ben 10. And then get rid of Ben 10 for Gamma effect, summon, and summon back out Zeta, Ben 10 effect to search. Then this will go ahead and search out Diviner. Ritual spell, add itself back, targeting Gamma. And then normal out Diviner, send the Arc, and then Arc to add the ultimateness. I'll misclick there, didn't mean to send it to grave. Turn Gamma into Link Karibo, ritual spell, detach, summon Idaten effect, add back ritual spell, overlay for Beatrice, and then Beatrice effect to dump. Then this will go ahead and dump Ava, and then Ava effect banish, and then go grab Orange Light, go grab Diviner. If they play 2 Ava like most people do, and then they're gonna have 2 more interruptions through the Beatrice, getting to Ava. Link those off in the IP, pass, and then draws Meluseek. Activate Beatrice effect here. I guess in response they could Cycle Reader, go ahead and like hit 2 cards in graveyard to make it so that way Ava can only go search 1 negate. Alright, so they're not going to do that. Go dump Ava, yeah, they just submit defeat. So going on to game 3 now. This has actually been pretty quick. Yeah, it's only been 10 minutes going on into game 3 involving an Altergeist deck. So now we're going to see Altergeist go first. Opening hands, we have Prosperity, Ultimateness, Imperm, Alpha, and Prosperity. So the Prosperity should be good to get to like side deck cards. And then they have Shifter, Meluseek, Metaverse, Duality, and Judgment. Okay, so this is good. They're going to start off by activate Duality and then change Shifter. Then look at the top 3. Grab Summon Limit out of those. And then put the rest back. Obviously, they're not going to summon Meluseek. And they only set 1 and pass. So the opponent might just think like, hey, that's summon limit, because they just added it. But they're getting tricked, because this is Mystic Mind. Pass, draw Orange Light. And then they're going to activate Prosperity. And then that's going to banish 3. And looking at the top 3, they're going to grab Emergency there. Prosperity does get banished because of Shifter. And then activate to go search. And then searching out Gamma. Pass turn, draw Faker. They don't want to play because like they're under Shifter. They can just wait. That's a pretty good draw though. They're going to activate Metaverse, and then it's going to search out the Secret Village. And then Faker effect, summon itself out. And then Faker to try to summon. But they're going to chain Orange Light there. That'll destroy that. And then normal summon out the Meluseek. Attack with Meluseek. And then link away. And then Meluseek's graveyard effect to go search. And then that's going to grab Faker. And then activate, set, pass. And also this is a spellcaster. So the Secret Village like is live here already without having to like put Faker down during the standby or anything. Draws Diviner. It's actually pretty good. Diviner can go ahead and try to like trade with the back row if they want. So they're gonna Judgment that summon, and then activate Faker. Faker summon itself out, and then Faker effect, chain the Imperm, and then activate Gamma. So now we see the Altergeist player have no engine. Summon back. This is a really like tough spot for Altergeist. When they have no engine and they just like have like random trap cards. Like traps don't actually like do enough if you don't have an engine. Okay, but they do draw Prosperity. Okay, that's a really good draw. So now they get to see the top 6 cards of their deck, and you know, most likely that's gonna let them see something. Also, it's really cool that they're playing 3 Charmers. And then look at the top 6. So they are going to be grabbing Manifestation there. Manifestation's pretty good. You know, it's like Call the Haunted. And then put those back. Well, Call the Haunted with the word Altergeist on it. And then also has like the other effect that everyone forgets that you can add back. They're going to attack, set, pass, draw Diviner. Okay, so once again, that's a good draw. Normal summon effect. They're going to chain Manifestation, summon out Faker. They are doing this because they would go ahead and summon effect, dump, Elder Chainlink 1 target, Manifestation Chainlink 2 to summon back, and then this says when this card leaves the field, destroy that monster. So then this would get off field by the time the chain resolves. So Faker wouldn't be able to get its effect. So that's why they're activating it in response to the Diviner effect. And then they're going to get Elder effect and Faker effect, summon out Silk. They're going to pop the summon limit. They're thinking here, they're going to go Battle Phase. And then they're going to Alpha, attack. And then Silk effect, bounce Faker, bouncing Diviner. Okay, so let's see here. Do you bounce Diviner or Alpha? Diviner is a level 6. So you do have to think about that. They do have Gamma in graveyard. If you bounce Alpha, then they're just going to go ahead and like, you know, Gamma shenanigans anyhow. Yeah, I don't think it actually matters that much, right? Because I want to like think this through, like, may as well, right? So they leave Diviner on board, then they have Gamma, so then they just go ahead and main phase 2, get rid of Alpha, summon Gamma, summon back, they can overlay, they can dump, Prosperity wouldn't be live. Let's see how they play this now that Diviner got bounced. Because obviously the opponent doesn't know about Prosperity. They're going to add back Manifestation there. Maybe they can assume it's a spell. Gamma effect, tribute, summon. And then they're going to get rid of those to go for Nightmare Phoenix. Nightmare Phoenix effect, pop. Not drawing off of it because they want to activate Prosperity. And then activate. They do know that the opponent does have Faker and Manifestation in hand. Both were added. So look at the top 6. And then they are going to grab the Zeta there. Okay, well, that's really good because now they can go ahead and they can Alpha effect. You know, they haven't done that yet this turn. They did use Gamma though. So Alpha, summon, and then go search, and you know, now they have Ben 10 Zeta plus extra monsters on board too. Go grab Ritual Spell, Ben 10 effect to go search. They have also gone through their normal summons, like they can't go like Diviner or anything. Summon out Fafnir. And then they're gonna activate that effect to go dump. So that's gonna go dump Delta. And then Ritual Spell, detach, summon back out Ben 10. And then get rid of the Ben 10, summon out Delta. Ben 10 effect to go search. Grab Idaten. And then Ritual Spell to add itself back by targeting the Delta. And then activate Ritual Spell, detach, summon out Ultimateness. And then this is already just games. Summon IP, pass turn, draw Cycle Reader. And then they're going to go Battle Phase, Crash. I know someone's going to comment this down below, so I'm just going to speak about it now. This says co-linked monsters you control can't be destroyed by battle, not just co-linked monsters in general. Pass, draw Talons. And then they're going to get rid of Idaten for Gamma. In response, they're going to change Cycle Reader, targeting Gamma and Delta. They are going to let this resolve. I assume that they are letting this resolve. Because, like, they know both their cards, right? So they could go ahead and they could ultimateness negate this, getting rid of Ava. They go Manifestation, summon out Faker. Ava 1, Faker 2, you go search negates. Now the opponent's cards don't do anything because you have negates. And then you could also Talons take. And then that's game. Could go for like a unicorn if you want to also. Oh, did they banish that? They didn't. So yeah, maybe they just negate Cycle Reader, but now they're gonna Talons draw. There's a lot of cards they can draw for game there. Yeah, like that's gonna be game. Get rid of Draconids for Zeta, Manifestation, Ultimateness negate, and then the opponent is going to go ahead and admit defeat there. All right, so GG's. That felt like a pretty quick match, honestly. Yeah, 29 minutes for Geist. I guess that was like a 20-minute game 3, but that was kind of a good game 3 though. You know, the opponent tried to fake him out. Faker faked him out. They went ahead and add summon limit off of the prosperity, or no, duality. Yeah, it was definitely duality. And then they just went ahead and set metaverse. You know, maybe the opponent plays in the Mystic Mine. You know, try to summon monsters, like try to summon 2 monsters turn 1 to force the summon limit being flipped, and then they just go ahead and activate Mystic Mine from deck. But yeah, I think that was like well played on their part. We've actually seen them on the channel before playing Altergeist. It was only like a week or 2 ago, and a lot of people were saying like, oh, they probably didn't use Altergeist to grind the high rated. Maybe they didn't, but it seems like they're using Altergeist a lot in high rated, and they are keeping their rating. It's not like they've dropped a lot or anything. They still have decently high rating. But, I don't know, it's cool to see this deck, and how, like, I don't want to say how it's evolving, because, like, this is exactly how the deck was played when I last played it at the end of 2019. Like, this is literally, like, almost the exact same thing. Like, besides like prosperity, you know, you have more of these now, more of the charmers. But yeah, it's really just like Mystic Mine Geist, and that's kind of what it is now. So the deck hasn't really evolved that much, but it has changed. You know, it went from Mystic Mine Geist to regular Geist, back to Mystic Mine Geist now. But that's probably just because like the amount of Eldritch that there was at one point, and Mystic Mine was really bad versus that deck. Compared to now, where like in this format, Mystic Mine's like way better than it was back then. But with all that being said, again, make sure to go check out like the affiliate links and stuff down below in the description. All the money I make off of those goes directly back into the channel through giveaways, so please use those. And with that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.